Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your elemental relationship reading for the element of Earth for December of 2025. Earth covers the zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have Earth high up in your chart, then this energy is for you. And if you've never had your charts read, there is a link in the description to get a basic natal chart, and then it comes with the Merlin report through Llewellyn. It's 10 to 20 pages of what all those little signs and symbols mean. It's not a sponsored thing. It's just kind of a tool that I feel is a really good baseline to get an idea of where things start for you, so you can check that out if you're interested. With that, I like to look at the energy for the singles, and then we look at the energy of those in the relationships. We check out which chakra is lighting up and what lessons associated, and then we pull some cards from the tarot to kind of get a little more clarity on that. So we will get started here with our Earth singles. You are number 20. I believe this is going to be your sacral solar plexus chakra. We'll double check with the book. The decks and cards are linked in the description, and I use the book with the chakra cards because there's so much information there that is just good to have. So you have the energy of transformation, and before we look at the book, this is a time for you, Earth singles, to really do some inner examining. Try to conquer some of your more shadowy aspects. Try to understand what's going on. Your strength lies in your shadow, and that's some of the harder things that we have to try to draw forward. And with that energy, it's really saying that you're the one that can conquer everything. You have the ability to overcome challenges. So whatever's been going on in that relationship world that may not be the best in the past, they're saying that this is the time for things to shift into their higher state in the future. But you're the one that gets to alchemize that. You're the one who gets to shift the perspective. So we are in the solar plexus chakra, which, if you've never checked that out, it's at the apex, or not the apex, it's at the joining of your rib cage just below your chest bone. So you have your sternum up through here, and then right below that is your solar plexus chakra. And the deity here, this one, is the Tripura Bhairavi, associated with terror as well as protection. This fiery goddess is an aspect of the Divine Mother who juggles the power of creation and destruction. Makes sense for transformation. Looking at her fierceness can make the spirit of the courage shake. Her battles are mostly directed towards burning away the obstacles that slow the progress of her children's journey towards self-realization, such as doubt, slothfulness, and mental obstructions that make upward movement hard to achieve. So you really are in a period of growth here, Earth singles, which is pretty cool. Our keywords are removing obstacles, facing challenges, creating positive changes, and finding or learning new skills and seeing opportunities. So Earth singles, I'm really feeling that this vibe, the energy that's coming in right now, this vibe that's coming up, is asking you to make a decision. Do you want to have a relationship now? Do you want to start searching? And if the answer is no, fine. That is actually a decision. But their energy that's coming forward is it's time to make that decision. There's this kind of waffling back and forth that I'm seeing. And the singles, it's really about, well, I want someone, but, or I think it'd be fun, but. And that's that overcoming. That's the challenge that's here. So if the buts are more than what you're really willing to overcome in the moment, that's fine. That just means there's some stuff that needs to be worked through. But if those buts, when you look at them, are like, okay, what is this point? Like, well, I want a relationship, but I don't want to give up my free time. Then are you really looking for the relationship, or are you looking for someone who's just kind of a friend, when you like a friend with benefits? Because that's a different story. We're talking romantic long term here, which those can actually work into that. But you're also getting this energy of, it's time to really change some patterns in your life, whether they are things that you're doing, like patterns of not eating, not going to the gym, not eating right, going to the gym, stuff like that. If those are things that need to be dealt with, those are personal, and sometimes getting that stuff in order opens the door for something better along the way. Who knows, that personal trainer might be single. But you've got this energy that's coming in that's saying you're ready for the shift, and now it's time to put pedal to the metal, really put things into motion, and that's that transformation energy. Your tarot is the Five of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. This energy is really saying, you don't have to do everything by yourself, is the big part of this. This card in particular's wording is all about finances, but the Earth energy, which is you, which is also the pentacles or coins, is about hearth, the home, the family. It's saying you've done a lot by yourself, and you don't have to keep doing it all by yourself. It could be that you ask that friend, hey, you've been trying to set me up with that person, I guess we'll try this date. Or, whatever it may be that's going on that's kind of an obstacle for you. It's saying you don't have to deal with this stuff by yourself. You've got an inner circle, that 3 to 5 friends that are always there, and they support you, but they're not going to enable you. And that's the energy that's coming up here, is it's really time to maybe lean on those friends if there's something going on that kind of needs to be sorted through. Your second tarot is the Ten of Water. Good emotions going on here. A contented and rewarding family life, emotions and material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. This is actually what the transformation is leading to. This is where you're headed, water or earth. This is what is coming in for you. You do have to deal with some things. There's something that has to be changed, transformed. It could be a habit, a hobby, a pattern in your life that's just not making the space for this other person. And the Ten of Water is saying, but this is the outcome. If you can figure out a way, because everyone's going to do this differently. It's not like there is only one way to transform. It's literally up to you on how this plays out. But if you can transform the situation and make it something where there's a little bit more free time, a little bit more space for another person, the universe is really going to help open that door for you. The decision's yours, and it doesn't mean that there's not some fate that may be playing a part here. But when you make the decision to really put yourself out there again, it's going to work out better this time than it did last time, we'll say that. So let's take a peek at our Earth couples. And before we do that, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you are seeing something different with any of the cards that I'm holding up, feel free to comment that in the comments down below. I read intuitively, so it's always interesting to hear what other people's intuition brings forward, because you never know. You might see something that I missed, or you might understand it a different way that would catch someone else's attention. So it's always interesting to see how that plays out. So, Earth couples. Your chakra energy is the root chakra, and your energy is strength. So this is a foundational practice, is what we're getting with. We'll get into the tarot here or the rest of the book in a second. And what I'm getting with this one is there's definitely some passion in our Earth couples, and this could be you're the Earth, or it could be your partner, or you have Earth high up in both of your charts. But there's a lot of fire going on here. There's a little bit of positive aggression. There's this urge to... the energy I'm getting here is there's this urge to really connect the way you used to. It's like that passion from your youth is calling back, but you also have this creative aspect. So it could be something that's tying into... that's what they're showing me. They kept showing me this image of something in fluid. It could be a baby being like a pregnancy starting, or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be a baby. It could be something new coming into the relationship. But there's this energy of newness that's coming in, and it's coming from your collective passion, you and your partner. So there's definitely some possibly amorous charges there. So we are in our first chakra, our root chakra. The energy is Mars, so that's kind of this deity here. Although Mars is sometimes known as the warring god, he personifies the power to direct energy towards winning battles between wisdom and ego. Exalted on Earth for surmounting obstacles and fearlessly fulfilling duties, he embodies the discipline and knowledge needed to evolve from the lower to the higher chakras. And with this new creation that's coming through, there is this new beginning that is occurring. So you may have went through a whole cycle of other things, and now there's something new that's going to take you from the root to the crown. So in that aspect, that's where that birth energy is coming in, because you're starting something new and you've got some time to work through it and work with it and grow with it. Your keywords are finding your strength, focused will, taking action, resilience, processing your truths, a deep-rooted sense of commitment. And Earth couples, the commitments with each other, like that's pretty the energy I'm seeing is this is an obvious thing. Like, you guys are committed and there's a lot of power there. You have a strong foundation, and that's what the strength is saying, is you've got the foundation energy. That's why you're ready to take this next step, whatever that may be. For somebody out there that could be taking the next step to proposing or taking the relationship to a deeper level, but the big one that I'm getting is it's a creative energy. And that's, like I said, there's something to do with a fluid, so it could be like a embryonic sac type thing is what they keep going back to. So we'll see how this works out with the tarot. But it's really a powerful sign that you've got a good foundation to move from, and you're able to move forward with ease and grace. So have some fun with this, Earth, because you're the only one that can make these decisions, and it's gonna be fun, is what I'm getting. Your first card is the Page of Fire, kind of an apprentice energy here. Outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. Ooh, that could be fun. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So, Earth, you guys really are, Earth couples, getting ready for something fun. And there's this a little bit of, it's playful. You're not taking life super serious, but it's definitely the time to do this. It's time to take those next steps. The action is ready. And that's what they're wanting you to understand, is it's not about, well, what if? Or it might not work out that well. But you got to start somewhere. So start where you're at and allow it to grow forward. The confidence, the creativity, that mischievousness. And notice there's like an egg over here. So you really are in this process of creating something new, bringing something to life that previously wasn't. However that might be. It could be a family business. It could be, like I said, that they keep giving me this energy of a child. So there could be something like that, maybe an adoption or whatever. But you are in that vibe is what I'm getting. And it doesn't have to be that. It's just something that you're creating. That's the image they keep showing me. So your second energy is the Four of Earth, which is talking to you directly. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. This could be tying into that creating it like the family business thing, or it could be just buying that next house or buying the house or whatever financial thing, but this is going to tie you into this other future card. So these two are not exclusive to each other. They're actually together, and when one step is taken, the other step follows. So this is a very clear path in that respect, that your creative, whatever it is you're creating, is actually going to lead to the deepening of relationship. And then as you deepen the relationship, this creative energy is going to get stronger. So you've got a good snowball going on here, Earth couples. So I would definitely take some time to really meditate on that kind of energy. What is it you and your partner want to create this month, or what has been created that is now becoming known to both of you? So there's a lot of question answers going on for our Earth couples, but they're good. The energy is very positive. It's not negative in the slightest that I'm seeing. So see how that plays out for you guys. Definitely going to be some creative juices flowing. There's definitely going to be something new, a new journey that you've stepped your foot onto, because you're starting in the foundation and working up. And Earth, singles, you're in your power right now, and it's time to change the way, if you're ready for this, to change the things that are going on. The transformative power is literally in your hands, in your mind, in your focus. So take a peek at what's going on and see what needs to be tweaked. If you're ready to let that other person in, the universe is saying they're waiting, so whenever you are ready, they're going to be there. And if you're not quite ready yet, that's fine too. So, and if you're happy being single, that's even better. It's still, you can still do the self-reflection and kind of see if there's anything that needs to be tweaked and rearranged a little bit. With that, I will let you guys and gals go. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome and fun month of December.